Right here is a sunken ship. I hope my boat hasn't left yet. Okay, over here it looks like there's a TikTok dance happening on this boat. The reason I started coming to the Philippines is because it's a business expense. I guess you have to be a little bit careful because it's easy to fall in the trap. Oh, wait. Do a little fly overhead. It's just get that freedom and understand what you can't do. All right guys, welcome to the drone section of the vlog. And as you can see, we've got a little active track going on. We're gonna take you a walk around the beach and show you a little bit about what this Black Island stopover tour is all about. We actually did a safari tour this morning with giraffes and zebras, pretty amazing. And now they've dropped us over at this, this beach location. So we're just gonna take a walk up and get a little feel for what it's like on the ground here. And you basically have got whole mountain area, and over here, if I can follow me over here, you can kind of run like that. We'll bring it around just like that, and you get a little feel for the rocky areas. So it's just a super cool area, a little place to stop over. They sell little buko coconuts, and you know, they kind of leave you to wander a bit. There's some caves, so inside, I'm not sure if we're gonna fly too close to those, but underground caves, and then you can actually swim underneath. So it's, you know, it's just a bit of a magical place. I'll stop this for a minute and just give you a look at what a boat looks like. So let's see from behind. You see these guys are just about to take off. I'll put it up in the air. Aha! There we go, walking on the beach. Good, okay. So let's get out and actually just see if we can follow some of this craft as they head out. Keep a safe distance. He's sort of powering up and heading off. I got Abs. I'm trying to active track on him. Right now I've got the spotlight. Let's go parallel. And it's not letting me do what I wanted to do because I'm too low. But anyway, not playing around with that. You can see the boat heading out to sea. And we're just going to be having another little exploration. So you see here, I'll just pan around. We're out over the water. And there's our boat. So we'll just give it a bit of altitude. Get that nice, beautiful glisten over the water. You know, I can kind of punch in with the camera to see a bit closer, or pull back. And this is pretty much that silhouette of the mountain that you see on the way in. So I thought we could just kind of explore the coastline a little bit. We'll keep an eye on the signals to make sure that we're all good. But I did see some pretty good ocean surf breaks on the way in here, so maybe I'll speed up. Yeah, gorgeous. So it looks beautiful just around this point. I'm going to give it some altitude, just because we can. Just going to check my screen recording, see if we're still going on. Yeah, we lost the screen recording for some reason, so anyway, now we're back, and you can see here the sun has gone down on one side of the mountain. So I can feel it now. I'll just kind of pull away. And I'll give it tons of altitude. Okay, so we just got a bit of signal interference. We'll go nice and high. Let's see if we can just pan around to see the sunny side of the island in the afternoon. So in order to not lose my signal, I'm going to keep on this side of the mountain. You can get a sense of the full size of it. And we'll do some flyover shots. Yeah, so we're just about a kilometer offshore. And we've got a bunch of people playing in the waves over here, so I want to see if we can get that. So that's about 400 meters high, and we'll just bring it way back. Again, we're about a kilometer offshore, so we'll just kind of dive down and bring it a bit closer. So interesting when you flying these things to see just how far of line of sight you can actually see. Fair to say I don't see it yet, but I'm very close. So let's just play it safe. Cinematic mode. And here we go. Do a little fly overhead. Yeah. So people are having tons of fun, and it's kind of neat to see that they're having fun with the drone as well. I'll just take it up the coast and maybe walk it back. Got lots of flying time left, about half an hour, 40 minutes. And I'm actually interested in these little cliff faces here. So I might just see if we can pan up. Get like an epic, holy, you know, like if we head up. Oh yeah, got a little lens flare going on. See just how rocky everything is. And then everybody's down there below. Wow, that's beautiful. So that might be our thumbnail, guys. Now we'll just kind of come back home. We've got 1, 2, 3 boats, and where am I? I think that's me. Yeah, okay, let's bring it home. Ah, he was saying this on the on the way in, that right here is a sunken ship. So I guess within basically walking distance, I couldn't even see it. But if I walk over to it now, there's basically a ship straight ahead. That's so weird, I don't see anything at all. All right, let's bring it down and we can go from here. All right, you see me there? So there we go, bring it up. So there you go. That just right there is where the sunken ship was, and I guess that would be like a cool place for people to dive and so on. So I'll just start a fresh clip. People are having a great time down on the waves, so that's kind of a good time. I'll just kind of take you down and give you my thoughts on what we've seen here. And gotta back off a bit. Cool. So we're gonna head out this way, and I'm not sure which way is the coolest angle, but we'll just kind of go over this way. You can kind of get a mix of the palm trees and everything else. I really do like this little drone because it's, once you get the hang of it, I mean, it seems like anything's possible. You just have to understand what the settings do. But anyway, a little bit more about this tour. People always kind of see me going away and traveling, and they just ask, oh, is it a holiday? Or, and this is the balance where you're trying to, it certainly looks like it to other people, but if you're traveling with a purpose and you sort of outline where you're going and what you can get from it. This particular one was a little bit about learning about TikTok phenomenon in Asia, how it's basically, people have grown up for it for the last like 3-5 years, something like that. And you can see it's so ingrained in, I guess, the youth culture. But just the media itself, it's how everything's being consumed, and there's just a world of creators where everyone's a creator. Just like posting something to like Facebook once was, is more about sharing. TikTok's a lot more about creating something like a creative expression or fun or participating in a trend. I mean, it sounds kind of lame just to like break it down like that, but it's just fun. But the crossover between fun and, oh, hold on, I just saw some flying fish. Let me pan around here. The crossover between fun and like practical use is, it feels like one and the same. Like there's really no going back. So whatever comes next, see the fishes are there. Whatever comes next in terms of media, like it's amazing to see Facebook just kind of tanking. Of course, they're trying a million different things to capture people's attention, the cool factor. But ultimately, what this trip has been about is to plant myself somewhere where the trend is alive and well. It's really active. Now, I'm not a TikToker by any means, but to see how people successfully do it and all the little ecosystem that surrounds it. So a lot of people have their micro goals around, if they get 1,000 followers, then they can be like not an influencer, but an affiliate, you know, and that will help them with opportunities to gain income. And if your income, say like lower income areas, like the Philippines, like the wages are obviously much less than the Western world, you know, that remains an opportunity. Now the affiliate income is tiny as well, but it's something, and it's maybe hope even. A little bit of a stepping stone in the right direction where they could be inspired to do something else. Okay, over here it looks like there's a TikTok dance happening on this boat. I won't invade their privacy, but that's just another tour, and it shows the dynamic between the tour leader and the you know, the people that are on the tour. It's kind of a two-way thing. they're having a great time. So we'll head back. But overall, yeah, is it work? Is it business? I guess you have to be a little bit careful because it's easy to fall in the trap of saying, oh, it's a business expense, or get distracted and not delivering on the work goals. It's a bit tricky, to be honest. When you film a lot, you end up with a lot of footage. And my feeling is you've got to put it out there to close off the purpose and the delivery, like the deliverable. So, but ultimately, going somewhere, enjoying the experience, documenting it or giving your point of view, and looking to, I guess, deliver something around that, some kind of knowledge piece, maybe develop a service off the back of it, consulting. There's lots of things that are potentially can be wrapped around it. So, you know, travel bloggers is probably something that goes back a few years now. Traveling around the world, writing about destinations. That's not something that I'm skilled at, but I feel like that was a really good life hack for people at the time. Now, of course, everything gets saturated, so time and place for everything. Where I think it is now is be self-employed. That's the number one. If you can find a way to do it, be self-employed and start small. Don't worry about, you know, having people work for you or anything that would be too big of a risk. It's just get that freedom and understand what you can't do, or should or shouldn't do. You know, the reason I started coming to the Philippines is because we built our remote office during a time of crisis when we needed staff quickly. And then from there, it opens your eyes and horizons in terms of what's possible. So, you know, there's going to be lots of possibilities, and it's just about trying things, make small little adjustments, little steps. Remember what you've tried so you can work on it the next time. What you don't want is to have disconnection between, you know, one moment, one initiative. If you leave it too long, you're going to lose some of the things that you've learned. So that's why documenting like this on a bit of a walk and talk is a good one. So. So let's head inland, and I think we'll wrap this one up. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that one. That was a bit of a walk and talk on the beach in, I was gonna say Thailand. Gosh, no, this is the Philippines. Beautiful Philippines, more fun in the Philippines. We got lucky to discover this little piece here called the Black Island. And will we be back? I mean, I hope someone else comes here and explores it. There's so many little pockets like this. And yeah, it's just a good little moment of reflection. So I hope my boat hasn't left yet. Looks like we're about to do so. Anyway, guys, we'll see you in the next one. Enjoy. Take care.